Johnny Bravo thing for a while.
Oh, that's crazy.
Johnny Bravo.
When I was younger, yeah. And like the Elvis Presley hairstyle. And then randomly in 2021, I think, I was like getting again into modeling, and I noticed that I was just looking a little more like normie. Like my hair was just like a just regular haircut. Yeah. And also I was having issues with like taming it. I had to like put on a hat too, so it wasn't so voluminous and big. But then I started to grow it out, and I noticed that the longer it grows, the less it's like puffing out and like
Shapes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just never stopped like I just didn't cut it for a while, and now this is what it looks like.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now too. I just haven't cut it in like 2-3 years now.
Do you feel like part of your power is not cutting it? Like, do you
Yeah,
feel like you'll lose power? Like,
I feel like, yeah, no, it definitely holds energy for me, you know.
Interesting.
I was gonna say, I feel like if I ever cut my hair, like I'll have to be going through like a crisis. Like something has to be going on in my life to make.
That's
me
when
feel
I
like,
did it. I dyed it, and then I went like I buzzed it, and then I went platinum. So it was like it was just. I think sometimes when you're going through something, it refreshes your whole personality.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you kind of start at like zero, and it's kind of amazing.
But that's why, for me, I think it's kind of the opposite. It's not even like a cultural based thing or anything, but my parents always wanted me to have long hair. So I haven't cut my hair since I was born. Like,
Oh, wow.
My hair's very long.
This is gonna be a reveal.
No, exactly.
Yeah, this is gonna be a surprise for sure.
About to be
I
number
love
one.
But see, that's the thing. I want to hype it up, and then like I don't do
Yeah,
it.
no,
But
I
it's
get
like I just feel like a lot of the time that's the main fact that people find surprising. I always wanted to cut it, and then I got to like 14, 15, started my lock journey, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna keep this for as long as I can keep it."
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. That's
for
so
sure.
cool.
Okay.
You rank us.
Yeah, I did.
Number one.
I think you're first.
Okay.
Yes. So let's switch.
I would agree.
I'll put that.
I think I would agree.
I'll say.
Since
Okay.
we're talking about that.
And then I think you're in my position. So I'll
Second?
switch with you. Yes,
Okay.
for a second.
I was gonna, yeah.
I'm being a little
We're going-
bossy, but
No, I'm gonna go off like the lusciousness right now. I know I'm going on a reveal, but so far.
I think you're good because you're going to do a reveal.
Thank
The
you.
reveal's
But
gonna
we can
yeah.
change
We can
that.
change after the
Okay.
reveal.
I can also
yeah.
go last, but I
Yeah.
feel like me and you, we just have a lot. We're going to reveal. We're like swans.
Yeah, the reveal's
right?
gonna tell, yeah.
And we better have like a slow motion thing going on.
I want
So you have a
Beyonce
hair
music. Do you have the licensing for that? Like, I need a little moment. I need a fan. Like, I'm going to look cute.
And then like just I know we were talking about like how long our hair takes and everything. I feel like mine's a little bit of like a cheat code because it only does like one day in a month, and then
It's a retwist.
every other day I just wake up. Yeah, it's a retwist.
Yeah.
So like it's gotten faster over the years. So the person that does my hair, like she's been doing it for almost like 8-10 years now. Before I would take like 6 hours on a chair.
Is it painful?
It used to
give
be.
you a headache?
Yeah, I used to be. I was tender-headed for sure,
so
but then
tender-headed now.
I like grew out of it. I got lucky.
Oh, tender-headed. I
Yeah,
like that. Okay.
yeah, that's like the term. So I would be sitting there like crying if a comb touched my hair. Like 14, just sitting there like as soon as I saw a comb, I'm like, no, like I just didn't want to do
The
it.
comb will give you trauma. For
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. But then once I finally like started doing my locks and everything, like ever since then she's gotten faster and faster. So like now it's up to like 2 hours maybe on like a good day, and that's like her doing a style and everything, and then I'm good. I'd say that's probably the
Okay,
worst.
so you go to switch.
Shady. Okay,
I was about to ask, but
That's what I was saying.
shady.
Okay.
He's been coming for me all day. It's fine.
There's a lot to get ready. There's a lot to get
My
ready. It's okay.
pleasure.
Are we good with this one?
I'm good with it.
I'm cool with it.
I think, yeah. I
Yeah,
think this
as
makes
of right now,
sense.
Yeah, we could change after the reveal, so I'm cool, yeah.
So I'm basically making a helmet here. It's a little bit American Psycho, a little douchey, but you know, we're owning it. I also put a little bit in my beard because, you know, why not? And don't mind the white hair, Gen Z, I'm 37. Just deal with it. So here we are. And I think it's like an easy look. Either it's this or I'm doing a man bun, so. And then you can just put your hand on it and kind of give it a little volume if you want. I learned that from a friend, a shady friend, but we love him. There we go. So when it comes to beards, like they get really dry and then, you know, it smells like Chinese food, which is great, but beard oil is the best thing. So I like to do maybe like 2 or 3 drops. So you just put it in there and you just kind of put it all in it and it smells delicious and you're ready, you know, for day to night. Put on a little blazer and go on a date, you know? Boom, I look cute.
You guys got your reveal.
It's so good.
Here's the reveal.
Oh, snap. Ooh. Not the
It's a
gold.
lot longer too.
Yes, for the gold.
Okay. So I'll say my hair is not as necessarily hard. Like usually when I walk in, I'm over here just trying to make sure I get like a little spray going, make sure everything's kind of loosened up and kind of shining as well. So once I'm good, make sure my hair doesn't dry out at the top. Put that down, start using it on the beard as well. And I don't necessarily like to have, you know, a lot of oil just stick to my face. So I try to put it mostly on the brush itself, just in case. I don't know if that's right or wrong, nobody's ever taught me, but I just kind of give this little brush down as well. And then if I have a comb, I'll comb it out and everything to make sure it looks nice and luscious. But I would say that's mostly it.
All right, so to detangle my hair, basically, because it goes crazy, I'm gonna use like a little bit of oil. And the trick for this is using a little bit, and you use it on the tip of your fingers and start from the bottom, because you don't want to get a lot of product on the, you know, on the roots, so you don't have to wash it again. And then basically spread it around. And even though you already spread it, using a brush comes handy because it like spreads the product across the hair on every, you know, every strand. And after you do all that, you use the brush that God gave you, the hand. And start doing this. And then wherever you're gonna have your hair, for this case I'm gonna have it on my shoulders, so I'm gonna brush it. And then I'm gonna part my hair. Just a little like pieces here and there, just to like make it more majestic. I think we're good.
Hi, my name is Cyril, so I'm a judge here, but who I am to judge? Yeah, Cyril is a Greek name and it means Lord or God. So if God can judge you, so then I can do it too.
I don't know, we're in
Even this
church
name,
today.
I have a right to judge you. Okay, I'm a hairstylist with a 21-year of experience, and I used to work in the salon. I have my own salons, and I see so many hairstyles in my life, from the classic ones to really avant-garde and creative hair. And I mostly love to do creative hair. And what I want to ask each of you is, what does your hair mean? And let's start from you.
Okay. My hair really means to me just kind of the journey that I've been through. So I feel like having that lifelong, literally, attachment to my hair has kind of helped me grow into a person I am. And I feel like as somebody who is African American and having like the culture that I do have behind it, when it comes to me, I feel like my locks are very long, very intuitive, very like I'm trying to build something.
It looks great. It's really fascinating, and I was surprised to see it because you came here keeping the intrigue with this bag on the head.
Exactly. That's what I say.
So I think that I'll keep you here on this place.
Yeah.
Then I will change you and you.
No problem.
Well, it's hard to judge because two totally different looks, but I like them both. But maybe let's switch. Let's switch. Now we have something like a pyramid. Yeah.
Pyramid?
First, as I told, he kept the intrigue with this cover on the head, and I like the locks, and I understand how much time and energy you need to invest into doing it. And also, hairstyle is not only about appearance, it's a reflection of who you are. And in this case, it really reflects it.
Thank you.
What for you, I like the color. I like the color, and you're the highest person in the room, so that's why you're in the middle, to keep the composition. Mohawk. Mohawk is one of my favorite hairstyles. I never had it before. I never had it in my life. It's a kind of my dream. So I really like the appearance that you have right now, more than when it is not styled. Yeah, but I like this three hair more. This is why it's here. And What about you? Your hair is trendy. That I
Yes.
don't like.
Okay.
It's my personal opinion.
No,
so
sure.
yeah, maybe in the society people will judge different, but what I'm saying, I don't like trendy hair.
I'm
This
channeling
one.
American Psycho, so it's a little bit less trendy, but it's fine. It's all good. I think hair is such a great expression, so I've had all kinds of looks. And when I go on dates, I have longer beard, shorter beard. People think I'm catfishing them because I look so different. But that's just me throughout the years. Like, I look so different.
This is great.
Thank you.
This is great that you can change it and you are not really stuck in the one hairstyle.
No.
What about you? What is the meaning of your haircut?
Well, like I said earlier, I kind of started this hairstyle when my mother passed. I had this whole change going on, and I feel like I was very reserved a lot of the time growing up. And I'm a music artist, so I kind of felt like I needed to come out of my shell, and I started to do that. And so I started to go with this kind of like rock, kind of like punk rock, a little bit of pop, a little bit of everything, and just trying to be different. To maintain this, sometimes I have to shave my head too every once in a while because, you know, to do the hair, a lot gets pulled out and stuff.
Yeah, my hairstyle, it reflects like kind of my upbringing. Because when I was growing up, I wasn't like allowed to have long hair, so I was really unkept, really short. And then when I was like graduating high school, I started to experiment with like growing it out, different styles, getting twists. But now what it is just a reflection of like the freedom, kind of like feeling like I can have this hair, and I started taking care of it, started maintaining it, and I actually like really fell in love with that because I want to say I almost neglected it before. It wasn't something I thought about every day.
This is a little bit much more than when people with curly hair relaxes.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, when it's fluffy, when it looks like this, it's great.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, the job that I have, I'm a creative person. I work with creative people most of the time, and I always felt like I had to prove myself that I'm a creative person because I had such a regular look about me. So like growing out the hair basically made me more comfortable in my profession, where people can tell that I'm somebody who's interested in visuals and music and movies. Yeah, so I feel like I look more like my personality now.
Does it take a lot of time to style your hair?
It does, actually.
So
It
you're
takes a long-
investing your
Yes,
time
I'm
in it,
investing
right?
my time. It takes about an hour for the hair to dry. I air dry it, but yeah, I also have to like use a couple products to just make it less poofy because it's just naturally very volume-esque.
How big?
Like his hair.
This is all.
A little bit, yeah. It has a lot
I'd
more
like
volume.
to see it.
Maybe one day.